But I'm sure I lay on fit too. Hygiene wise,
for me, I've experienced it.
Okay.
Yeah, it slaps.
Yeah. Now, boy,
Ngikhuluma nawe unganaki ikhamera Babaomncane. Wazi kanjani ukuthi belele ndoda liqinile?
Asibe professional here.
No, ungabheki ikhamera.
No one likes your boobs, bro.
Wazi kanjani?
I'm not so ratang matswele. Can you please proceed?
Sure, Buffett. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are great. Welcome to Whatspoppin worldwide. I'm your host Phiri, and this is my co-host Babaomncane. Uthanda mabele abandoda.
It is so sick.
Urata matswela banna. Rata matswela banna.
No comment.
But yeah, I got a special guest over here. Mr. Funk You. Pala Funk You.
Shout out, bro. All our faith too. It's your boy Pala Funk You say.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm with the gents, man. Yeah.
Not too shy voice over shy view.
Uqala nibeke i-camera at the center of it too. Should manje ibheke mina le camera le.
Start the show today, Moss.
Yeah.
Okay, on gents.
Obviously, you know. Because you're born on masculinity at its best.
Ndaba must.
Thank you.
Ndaba must be like this.
Yeah, Ndaba must be like this.
It's so shout out, gents. Shout out.
But yeah, man, I don't know how to introduce you. I don't know how to literally. Yeah, I don't know how to introduce you, dog. But then
how
one
come
thing
you don't know how to introduce a person?
No, when I'm manyan. So the reason why I'm saying I don't know how to introduce you is because like the role that you've like played in my life is my homie, dog.
Yeah,
bro. Yo, dog. Share the story, yakhumbula.
Hey, bro.
Hey, ka.
Na ungishirela,
Hey, bitch. Hey, and
clearly it was bad. Really share a story.
Yeah, no share a story. Ke wena no lipi, dog.
Upiro.
Kana piro? What's the meaning of piro, poison?
Don't ask me. Ask the people who gave it to me.
Oh, I feel. Nonetheless, dog, did you see that Ceecee Ndaba thing he graduated?
Yeah, I actually saw
done
that
his
on
second
IG.
degree. Am I right, Tony Montana? But you far, you don't have a mic. Fuck. But you're right.
Who graduated?
Ceecee Ndaba. Yeah. Second degree.
It's a second degree.
In fact.
Yeah, shout out to the mommy, man. She's doing the most. She's on the TV while she's at university.
But she's hard.
Getting a degree.
Yeah, shout out.
Mazet on Camora. Up then there'll be a pop-up, I get more. Yeah, there's more music productions over there. If you want to render their services, you know what to do, man. Come on. Yeah,
man. I guess like we should all get like our academic validations. Returning the degree, leading masters.
Validations?
You know, man.
Yes.
I'm also balancing school and the entertainment life like day by day.
How is it been though?
Like it's tough, I won't lie.
Nah.
Like it's very tough.
Yeah.
The fact that she actually did it and bagged 2 degrees. Dog. Like yo. Where are the hands like that?
What chola?
Ay baba, if you have a degree, I'll jolly boy.
Hey, marasivi.
I'll
Yeah,
jolly
I knew
boy.
Ukabi.
Hey,
You want to focus, but you want to be so libuka boy.
Nah.
Nothing else, boy. Even me.
I thought I was me.
Need you to be like this. If you want a degree, you need to be like this.
Yeah, awenza kahle ungabheka amadoda. But yeah, and because I just dropped the project feed, I didn't listen to it, right? But I saw
listened
the
to 2
cover
tracks.
art. I saw the cover art. It's weird. Wakaka la toilet.
Boy. Iko comedic scene on Sole Ikenye hip hop with a nice bars, boy. The cover art, I wouldn't really say much about it, but he's probably shitting on a lot of people.
Nah. Yeah, for sure he is.
Boy.
For sure he is. But then you know what I think, right? I might be wrong. I think because put Big Zulu on by doing that diss track, understand? Remember the because of diss track?
Yeah,
it trended, right?
Yeah.
And then he was dissing who?
I dissed a couple of rappers.
Yeah, a couple of rappers that we know, right? And look now, Big Zulu did the same thing, and what happened to him? He gained clout.
Man, they in the same industry. Like, your cloud can also be my cloud. Like, we can share each other's cloud as long as people are streaming, downloading our music.
Kodwa inkabi ithanda ukuzenza ngathi yiyo eqala izinto zonke.
Hey, umZulu uyiqalayo baba.
Uyiqale yini?
umZulu uyiqalayo ukulandela iXhosa after, boy. It's always gonna be like that, boy. It's always gonna be like that. Hip hop ikinto emnati because of that guy. When last did we have a nice beef? 2014.
Aries Flame.
Hi. Nesili nice beef.
Aries Flame.
Erinelli friendship.
No.
Deteriorating.
Aries Flame.
Yeah, that was friendship deteriorating.
Nah,
that wasn't beef, boy.
It was trending throughout, bro.
Nah, but look at this.
Nah, you can't lie about that. But Pala, what do you think, dog?
I mean, I can't say much, honestly. I want about the hip hop. I'm a house head.
I mean,
it's 30 pounds.
That's a house at the lawn, boy. Number first.
Aye, Babaomncane, that man. That's one culture sound. It's like you kawateka you kapay nanya.
Yeah, maraba chimanga
man. Shoba lewa tshwere mic ka teng.
Boy. Shoba wena tshwere mic yawo.
Yeah, na ke tshwere gantle ka ke nwa wine.
Yeah, you don't even drink wine, boy.
I'm making love to it. Then shoba la man.
It's true.
Ngathi shine glove that.
Things you say. Things you say.
Yeah, hey.
Now more shine club kanje phile. Basically, you like this. You shebile so.
Angithi amaZulu ninjalo, angithi izinto ziqala kini, nami ngiyayibona iqala kini le.
A lot of Zulu people are gonna come for you, boy. I won't protect you, boy. I won't protect you.
You shouldn't. And yeah, you've once said it, or like amaZulu aphuma kuphi?
Aphuma kuphi kanjani?
You said Zulus are the first people on earth, right?
Inkosi yadala izulu nomhlaba.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Or Lendrov, it's what you are the first people. So yonke
izinto zamasuthi indlwabi. Hayi. Izinto zamasuthi. Uke uzibona lezi zamasuthi usidivela yizi imqondo. Indlwabe yonke udive babisandla isiyi1. Indlwabe yonke. Suthu. Ukuyalibona izulu elinjani?
Fida ngayiboni le amasuthu banjalo.
Umna uyabona isandla StarPhiri isiyi1 isidivile.
Activa. But yeah, Chanson bonile ukuthi i-ratings. Did you see that in USA they are starting to legalize sex workers? Yeah, what do you guys think about that?
Man,
yeah, Khali snack.
It's a free nation.
Khali snack yadliwa ngapha mama cheese buffet. Kumnandi. Kunabo Tony Montana nabo Monga da. Ungathi nyway sokufaka camera. Yophela ukupapa. But yeah, you're saying that.
Yeah, man, I'm saying like the US is a free country, you know. You can do anything you want to do. Like they can legalize anything. They can do anything. If they legalize sex work, that's a whole sector of employment for them. That's gonna make money. Probably like for generations
and generations.
Nakiti agree kayona, boy. I think that's like immorally like devaluated. Now they're selling sex. Why do they need to sell us sex? But if the US already,
but then it's been happening with them selling or not selling, like with them not legalizing or legalizing.
But they legalize sex work. It should make it in like basically. That's gonna come to South Africa. Wafihla ko makuleng uthola nyaope uthola le motho paisang kuku uthola le motho paisang matekwane at the same spot.
But don't you think that will decrease rape rate?
That we don't know.
Actually, yeah.
That we don't know.
We don't know, ne?
That we don't
but don't you think though?
Ko South Africa rena chelete tshwanetse ke reke nywana gape. You don't have money.
Mara wa
tshwanetse ke reke nywana gape.
Mara wa reka either way. Let me tell you how. Point number 1, you pay for transport. Number 2, mkadicho.
No, we compromise.
Yeah, but you can't fuck a girl or some guy cow. Tell me if I'm lying.
But she's not selling it to you because there's no receipt.
I get that. I get that.
She's giving you herself because when accommodating.
So come Xhosa.
Yes, man, it does happen. Doesn't mean that you need to have money.
What does Bala think?
Yeah, what do you think, Bala Nation?
Sengiluze nokuthi besikhuluma ngani ukuqala yazi ngoba majida mana all over the place phela yabo but yes it's only
Sure,
sex
sure,
work mina
sure.
besengicabanga lento leyo ishilo ukuthi
Yeah.
abogela abanye aba like when we're dating other girls
Sure.
yangithola
Sure.
when we're dating other
Sure.
girls
Hey, background. Yeah.
mangabe udate ugirl bese kumele ukuthi umkeep out on ama dates nani in a way that girl is now a sex worker into boyisho.
No.
I was on that guthi angithi you were telling him guthi in a way siyayishaya nathi yeah but it's expensive we keep it out so in a way girl is condoning that for on her side.
Yeah, well, I'm not
acting as a sex worker, not good to sex worker literally, but izinto azenzayo it's similar to what those other chicks are doing.
So kahle just to get your point, you're saying like us taking out money in a way, young Tola.
Yeah.
Bringing them and all that.
I was still focusing on that, baby.
Yeah, it's equivalent to the amount of money that you would pay just to get pussy vele.
Yeah.
When you go buy.
But that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand on your point.
Yeah, I'm still on that.
Yeah, you're still on that. So you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that.
Why don't you agree with that?
Because I can choose not to do those things and still have a relationship no girl.
Yeah.
Yangithola anyeke ngilibele
Ungambhayela ama-gift.
Yeah, yangithola ngavele ngim-invite ngithi asivele sichile la
So
without having
uzodla-
to pay anything yangithola.
Uzophuza amanzi.
Baba khuteng di noodles le di popcorn.
Yeah, keep kae ntho tseo.
Ngizomgawulisa amaqanda ngizomshayela i-breakfast
You see exactly my point. You can't bring a girl and not offer anything, dog. You can't do that.
There's water, there's electricity, there's a lot that I've offered already. And my time. That's already a lot.
But me personally, I've never been in a situation where like
Actually, I wish Fede take the mic. Come.
Yeah, or maybe you can come closer, bro.
Quick. Yeah, bro.
Fede, like in my experiences nah, snack, sour. So in my experience with Hans, like I've never been forced to offer anything. Like I literally like, if it happens, not that I do these things, but if it happens that I take you to the crib, I'm literally gonna get what I want and give you what you want and shy. Like I'm not forced
It's a
to
transaction, basically.
give you. No, it's not a business. Like I'm not forced to buy food. I'm gonna ask you, do you wanna eat? And then if you say yes, let's make a plan together.
Yes.
If we're not gonna make a plan together,
Yes.
that's how I feel.
You see my point. Yeah, but you see what I say. It goes back to. It goes back to my point, feeling. And Okocha look like you can't invite them and not have Zaga. What if you batla gaul, for example?
If the
Yeah,
food
but it's
available,
money. Like my parents bought that shit.
Mamela, Oskaba stigmatize every time they come to you, you need to have food, you need to have this, you need to have this. They're just coming to you so that they can spend time with you.
Yeah.
If ulambili and if Tina's compromise, there's not going to be any food because we didn't come with food, Tina. We didn't come with any plan to go buy food. So why does she expect food if we can't make our own food? So you're not actually even buying her, bro. Like you're not even buying her.
You're not buying it.
You're not buying her at any sense.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're buying
Yeah,
it,
but it's just time.
Yeah.
Time with her.
Yeah, but they say time is money.
Time is money for you. Time is money for you.
Oh, for you it's not. I'll pick you. It's not money.
It's okay, but that's totally a different discussion.
It is.
Yeah.
That's totally a different discussion.
No. Oh, so you.
Gel matla ko wena, that's not a service, boy. I'm rendering my own services. Gel matla ko wena, it's something mutual that you agreed on. So don't put a price tag on it.
Yeah, I'm not putting a price tag on it, but all I'm saying is that it goes back to what I'm saying, dog. Or like as wakala, you have to have at least some coin to offer a food, water, or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my point.
There's electricity, there's water, there's noodles, there's popcorn, it's done.
Thank you, you bought those.
But since I based on futhi abogela kuphela noma kuza maybe impintshi yakho uyazi ukuthi impintshi yakho at some point uzofuna ukugawula naye ngithola so you have to have imali on your side yabo so imali it's a thing it makes our lives easier ngithola in every way so we can't pin it on ukuthi abogela mabaza no it's siyababhaya yabona
you're entitled to
ngoba imali is needed in every situation most situations in our daily lives.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
What makes a man a real man? Yeah.
Hey, that question.
Kokasi, what makes a real man? Ke Hennessy, waba le koloi, le tjhelete, and you got a lot of women by your side. But in today's aspect, it seems like being a man, there's no exact definition because men are trash, man. Like as a matota, like Aska, we haven't gotten the space where we can tabulate ourselves and actually say what defines a man, what gives a man a value. Liwa and out king value. Yeah, as a man, Balafonki doesn't know, and anyone.
Oh well, I know.
Because we haven't had a men's conference, we haven't had a summit where we can all gather and speak about all of these things.
We here now.
Give ourselves a meaning because being a man, being a man, for many people, it's just being a stronghold.
Yeah.
It's just you being a stronghold, persisting through everything. That's what being a man is. Persisting through every pain, suffering, everything.
So would you say being a man also, it could be pussy?
Could be pussy, money, butchwala, anything. Mara as much as I so discuss. Gore eba fethu as amadoda yini into esenza amadoda because abanye amadoda into ebenza amadoda ukuthi mina ntanga yami mina ngiyishaya 15 rounds angikhathali uyangithola amanye amadoda azokutshela ukuthi mina ngiyishaya 50k amanye amadoda azokutshela ukuthi mina ngidli 50k so asinayo iminingi ezamadoda uyangithola izenzo zethu ezamadoda because mangabheka manje South Africa amadoda yenzani siyabulala heist all of those things. So if he is defined as a matota, the crime, the rapes, and anything, I don't need a definition as a man. I'd rather be a gay.
Also gay?
I'd rather be a gay.
That's all.
Because a gay has a better definition of themselves than gay than man.
Yeah?
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
Mara, that's all.
There's everything wrong with being gay. I didn't hear you, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's everything wrong with being gay.
There's everything wrong with being gay. That's what Tony Montana said.
There's nothing wrong. They're still human.
God.
Yeah.
Don't tell us about God and Jesus.
No, it should go there.
When last did you see God?
It should go there.
When last did you see Jesus?
For all the Christians out there, you must yell at this guy, block him, cancel him everywhere on social media.
No.
Either way.
Respect people's sexes.
God did not make...
Respect people's sexes. Whether I choose to be trans or anything, it doesn't have to do anything with God. That's how I feel. This is how I feel. If I want to be gay, just leave me being gay. I didn't kill anyone. Unlike when we are rape or gay, alina headline like us as men.
What's ganjani ukuthi gay asiyo erepa madoda?
Haibo Pir, ayike headline ninjalo. So
because
until the day
obviously
comes, kube ne headline ninjalo, we can consider it. But as for
also,
now,
you take what they show you.
Yes, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Gay people are some of the most comfortable people, dog. When you're around gay people, you just feel appreciated. Unlike Mona Mato, yo, dog, no, wait, nigga.
Okay, so we got Linz.
But I don't think that's the definition of a man. Like, not all men be raping and doing all of that. I mean, look at the work that men have to do. You are a plumber. I've never seen women plumbing. I'm not saying that but most of the men you find underground in the mine or doing bricklaying or all of those things.
So what's the definition of a man?
Yeah,
I'm not really sure what the definition of a man is. because I can't put one title to it, but it shouldn't be everything negative. Because the way you put it, it's like men do everything that's negative.
Like men are trash.
What's the positive outcomes men are actually doing now?
Right now, I think, I'm not sure, but I would say the house
Yes,
you
we're
were
not
raised
sure.
in.
We
the
are
house,
men.
The house,
We are men right now.
Uh-huh.
Do we have a positive outcome?
I think we
Yeah,
do.
man,
What are you
come on,
working
we have a
for?
kick-ass
When you
podcast,
work,
man.
when you wake up in the morning and you work
What
and
trying
you
to
go,
say, man? How, dog? Like we here, we doing good. Come on, fuck, you getting gigs? Aren't you doing something good for yourself?
and
Aren't
with the
being
money
man
you
enough?
get from gigs, the mindset and the goal and the vision is to buy a house, is to take care of the kids.
Come on,
is
bro.
that not?
So you're undermining yourself. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm not undermining myself, but it's just the thing. Where is, as a man, you actually don't feel value in today's society. Like, man, isn't this zibi mafethu? Like zibi. Like not us night definition.
Don't say men, just say other men.
Man, dog. Man, you're also part of that. Like, you haven't even taken the initiative to change that. So you're
How?
also a part of
How?
that. How? Let's start a men conference as men.
Yeah, let's start it now. Yeah,
this is a men's conference.
Yeah, one time.
But this is just the three of us. We need like 50,000 of y'all.
Nice.
Like,
Just say
for
whatever
real.
you want to say.
That's the positive outcome. We need 50,000 men who are actually going to come with their stories, their backgrounds, their struggles, their successes. Yilapho singayithola i-definition yamadoda. Kwamanje amadoda asinayo i-definition. Sizinja. Sizinja. That's what we are.
but for me,
Mangayincanya lento
I
lengishoyo,
yeah.
it's okay, ne? But that's just what it is today.
Yeah,
That's
but,
okay, yeah.
on my side,
sorry.
Benbuza would say definition of what a real man is.
Yeah.
Well, the societal definition of what a real man is Guti, having the ability to protect and provide.
Oh,
That being
Basically a
protecting,
stronghold,
protecting your sisters, your mother, and also maybe if you settle down in Mfazi, being able to protect her and also providing for your family. That's the definition of what I believe is a real man. That's the point that I just wanted to raise.
So that's what you do on day-to-day
I'm
basis.
on that. I'm working on that. But what I do is that I'm on my purpose. Feel
Like how
purpose,
what is your purpose, and like how's your daily routine? Like what do you do when you wake up? Like, because I know obviously you're busy with like your sound stuff, right? And also gym. But like tell us what you do, dog. I'm interested to know.
Most of the time, I'm still completing my internship, as a sound engineering student.
Yeah.
But my daily schedule, I wake up, go to work, then maybe if I get the time, I hit the gym, because I see myself as an athlete. It's not about Gucci. I wanna maybe work out because or be look tough in front of other guys or in front of girls. I'm trying to get big, I'm trying to get big. Thanks, gents. Yeah, but I see myself as an athlete. Cool. Yeah, so that's why I do what I do the most. And also, what's my purpose? Yeah, my purpose, I feel like it's I believe actually, not feel like to be the most masculine man.
Really?
Yeah,
Be the
I
most
just want to
masculine
be
man.
masculine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about masculinity. I love being masculine, bro.
Yo, please elaborate for those that don't know. What do you mean by that? Yo, that's interesting.
Indoda enesendela inkulu enentshebe enamandla. That's what masculinity is.
Uyabona bezulu? Uyabo? Siqala ngani?
Okay, so it's all about being on my purpose, leading myself, not depending on abanye abantu to tell me, hey, go and do this, or time alam link take millions into so. Njengoba ngijima ngipursuing the music. No one told me, hey, hambo yenza listen to lez. I chose those things for myself, and that on its own, it's masculine because I'm doing something that I wanna do. So it's about leading myself. It's not about looking masculine. It's a mindset thing.
Hey Tony,
Yeah.
can I ask who's that guy that got cancelled? That guy Andrew Tate.
Yeah, man.
Do you know him?
Fucking
I
best,
know
man.
him.
Do you follow him?
Fucking
I don't follow him, but nyawubona ama video akhe ku TikTok da.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think about him?
Abanye bangathi is like on that toxic masculinity vibe, yabo.
Yeah.
But he does say a lot of truths, Fade. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's on the
yeah.
right track. I think he's on the right track. Yeah.
Yeah, because like it leads me back to isn't right. I think because there is toxic masculinity, it simply means there is a masculinity layer. So I want to know, what is toxic masculinity like?
Should I evaluate?
Yeah, you can evaluate.
I think toxic masculinity is just when one male creates this network, he's dominant than other guys. So those other guys would try and pursue his role in society.
Wait, I don't understand. Please repeat that, bro.
I'm saying it's more of something Yoguti. This one guy creates a network. He's dominant to other males. He's superior. So other males who feel like they least weak than him will follow that route.
They'll feel inferior.
They'll feel inferior, of which is intoxicating. Yoguti, now I have to be like that guy. What if that guy we following, he's like all the wrong characters, but since he's accomplishing most of the things in his life, we need to follow him. That's what toxic masculinity is. It's just like, I'm a khutman nosekas. Yo guys need to start fucking at a specific age. Yo guys need to start doing this. Yo guys need to be aspired by a life of crime.
Did you lose your virginity, Phil?
Don't even ask me that, boy. Don't even ask me that. But it was because I lost my virginity because of toxic masculinity. I actually found that at a later stage. It affected me. That's why I used to be a drug dealer at school. That's why I used to be corrupt at school. Until I failed. That's why I was like, Gally. Boy, what are you on about? We're speaking about masculinity. You're putting in feminism.
No, I'm just
it's just as ma'auti. We have influence on one another. Ne?
Yeah.
Nako High School, I could say I was superior, boy, to other people, dog. I took the initiative to sell weed, to sell drugs at school premises. Other people didn't see that. But they took that route. So we can be masculine as you are. Trying to check a life of crime.
Because me, when I think of masculine, literally.
Yeah. I could also say that.
The general way of thinking, it's the way most people
dominant.
Yeah, because me, I'm thinking of when you masculine, like, oh, you know, window,
it's masculine, dog. Like you have the most masculine head I've ever seen, dog. You can't boy.
And listen to Lezo Kulmangazo, the voice, the beard, is because why boosting off testosterone.
Oh, yeah?
So if maybe you're working out a lot, and you're healthy, ukaola grand, uzoba vele na listen to lezo naturally. So it's testosterone, it's like internatural.
So you have more testosterone than us.
So abo foden.
Yeah, maybe.
It
could be that. Because I work out, I hit the gym, I eat healthy, which boosts my testosterone. So I could be having more than you. But it's not a bad thing, obviously.
That's already toxic on its own. That's already toxic.
So can I ask a question, guys? Like, for girls to be okay, it's like fair. Mara, for girls to be sleeping around with different men, is it our fault or is it their fault?
I think it's our fault as men, because we promise them the world, we tell them lies, all of these things we tell them. Then we break that promise. Then she has to go and feel incomplete and find someone else to make them feel complete. It's just gonna be a cycle until she redefines herself. It's all because of us. You approached the girl, you came with your intentions, but you never owned up to your promises. That's why I'm incomplete. So incomplete, you don't want to fulfill her promises anymore. You'll go to another female and actually fulfill another woman's promises. Marumshia incomplete. So so fulfill the promise you didn't promise.
So like, is it like that every time? Because for me, I think it's both ways, dog. Because they do have a choice.
Listen.
No,
dog. No one would actually take ingqondo ezinjalo athi namhlanje mangifuna ukuvuka ngiba isifebe uba isifebe due to all the broken men who came into your life and shattered it.
But you have a choice to change. So are you using that as an excuse to sleep around with men? Because we all know that sex is nice. Tell me if I'm lying.
No, it's not a lie.
It's a so my point is that like it can't be just based on the fact that you got hurt by another man type of ish.
Yes, Phiri.
Yeah.
You find someone, ne? Okuthembisa zonke lezo zinto, then uyahamba. Uba nomunye ozoyenza lento leyo ngoba isikhundla sendoda. If yona lendoda le ayisekho, enye indoda izothatha lesikhundla lesi. Do you get me? Ilapho ufebe ucala khona. Nalendoda le enye lesikhundla lesi iyashiya. Uzopha abantu lesikhundla enye indoda izoqhamuka empilweni.
Because
boy.
Our girl feel into abayenzayo ngeke ngithi they go around trying to sleep around.
Yes.
They're trying to attract indoda imchito grand.
Yes.
So in that process of trying to attract that guy, they come across amachita abangekho grand. And then they have to move on to the next one ngoba yekho grand. Then nalo munye yekho grand bese yangithola. Then the body count yakhe siya increase.
So what?
The body count kuthi increase. Ila machita bekawa attract at that time.
All
she's trying to do is attract a high value man maybe. But she's failing to do that. As she's failing, her body count is increasing.
Yeah.
But
and it started at a young age.
Yeah, so it's a matter of like dating issues. Also.
I can't say that, but yeah, I'm not the issues are corner.
What can you say about it girls though?
About what?
It girls like out here because of Himalaya.
I mean, man, I also have a couple of chicks like that, ne?
Yeah.
In my life, Banku Bachelet and all the things like that, ne? I shift the whole thing. Understand? The only time she can actually get your money is when she's with you. Understand?
Wait, I don't understand. Repeat that.
The only time she can get your money is when she's with you. Because what value does it bring? Yohore omofa chelet. No, what value does it bring?
Oh, I can't understand. Maybe
no, question, then you contradicting yourself. All you just have to do
I can't hear what you say.
Listen, just rephrase yourself. Ne?
Yeah, I'm rephrasing.
You were talking about it girls.
Yeah.
Baba ratang cheleta kere. So I'm saying I have a couple of girls like that in my life. When that happens, I shifted. Imali isn't everything you need in the life. Mina ngikhona nesikhathi sakho sikhona. Mangabe uyayifuna le mali le oyifunayo. Woza uzongibona sidle sithu. Sibone ukuthi thina le mali le sicabangela kanjani, siyenzelani. It's up to you as a guy. Mawutlo mufa chelete. Akire, when I saw it, I can move for 500A. You're already placing an order, my guy. And you don't see unconsciously. You are placing an order. And then now enjoy by Tate man. Already she can be entitled. Goodly outing P500 million you born and Yelangi ranch.
That's some sha one time.
That's what you wanna do. No, that's why until 500. That's what you wanna do. You can shift that whole thing. I'm sending 100K, boy. Mara na uyaz good uneskwele to go.
Just one question.
Yeah, man.
Kilosha girl because of joint. Or to joint, the Akhalis joint.
Man, sex just happens mutually. I'm not in control of it. Like the hormones, they are bua, the taka they are bua. Masfuna skibelani, se kibelana.
What do you think?
About what?
Is sex in control of you or you in control of sex? Are you controlling your hormones or your hormones are controlling you?
I'm controlling my hormones, bro.
Nobody can control their hormones, bro.
So you're disagreeing with this guy?
Yeah.
No one can control their hormones. Like that's one thing.
Why do you say do you say that, bro?
Why do I say I'm controlling my hormones?
Yeah.
It's because like every day in Fitu, we have ucabanga uthi man. But it's not happening, bro.
Yo, why must focus on my out
yeah, natural and it's healthy, bro.
So the minute you don't think of a girl when you wake up, I'll say out. You've lost the sense of masculinity.
It's not on that tip.
It's
not on the tip, but like as being issue with girl, but it's not happening, and also sometimes I have to be working on my shit in too. But it's not happening still. So in a way, it shows Guti I'm in control of that. control it. It's something that my body wants to do, but in Mondami is like, nah, I'm fit to do other stuff.
Hormone. That's what I wanna ask. Your hormone leads you. What do you do?
Tony, what do you have to say?
You can't control hormones. Like, this is just the basic nature of it. That's just the basic nature of it.
And that's your
Basic
opinion.
nature, boy.
Like, just like ntwana i-hormone malithi njabulu if awunyobi ntwana ntwana ngcono usigomora i-hormone lelo yangithola at the end if awusigomora today you'll find a day motla sigomora
Sure, I want to the right to him.
Le nto le yakhuluma ngayo i-energy. So i-energy yakho iyekutshela ukuthi you have to do those things. And uyacava ukuthi energy leyo oyifilayo ungayi-transmuter. Ungavele uyojoga mfethu bese lama thoughts lawa ayavala.
That is true.
So in a way you're controlling that.
Yeah.
You can control it at some extent.
Oh, so now you agree you can control.
Some extent.
No,
Mara,
You can
i-hormone-
transmute that energy.
i-hormone awukwazi ukulicontrol. Maybe uphuza amapilisi nje
Nah.
control ama-hormone because for some of us most people they can't control their hormones. But that's just about it.
wena umzulu wempela mfana wami.
How can you control your hormones,
Hayi
boy?
umzulu wempela, umzulu wempela.
Young boy, like you can be celibate, ne? Mara ne hormone lelo elobu celibate I'll control. You just put tolerance. Yangithola. Naleyo tolerance awu control. I-tolerance usana ukuyiluza. Yangithola. Umjomani uvuyile lapha ya. Yeah. When uthi I am Jomani.
Have you heard? Oh, I want to know also from your side. Ne?
Okay.
They say that like pussy lim push, but like it's more juicier than clean pussy.
What?
Hey, I've
Like
never,
it's more nicer than clean.
I've
like,
never experienced that, so
You've never?
can't say anything about that, bro.
What? What did you just say?
So, but like girl, that's actually even when you're having sex, it's more nicer than when girl like actually.
Lingeni.
I'm sure I lay on fit to hygiene wise.
For me, I've experienced it.
Okay.
Yeah, it slaps.
Amashishi. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ishapa itreti mona.
Yeah.
Phiri ishile treti yazi. Now boy,
when I kill, I'm sure like
ntwana
ushapa boskun.
mina ngiyabonga ukuthi unginyobisile. Anyeke ngokujudge ukuthi ikhekhe lakho libheke iceleni libhekele unamashisha amaningi ngidlula wami. No man. No, I don't look at that, ne?
Bokunjani
But if it slaps, like even in my encounters, if nali mashisha mangata or if it's queen, for na it still slaps both ways.
Ne.
It still slaps. Like imnati boy, like ilialo, like imnati. That's all. It doesn't need to have a mashishi.
But you know what
Doesn't
I'm
need to be
thinking,
screwed.
guys.
It just need to be enjoyable. That's all.
Yeah. But you know what I'm thinking? So, Lambona Keloa Goslu. I don't know. It just popped up in my mind right now as I'm like just talking to you guys. Kimbatli. I think like Femi Lokata again.
Let's not overthink about her.
No, I'm not overthinking about it. But then I feel like right now, when I just look at like the whole situation, I feel like literally like it's starting to build up that alter ego thing because of that trends that happened. Yeah. I feel like it's a big time. Don't say I didn't tell you guys.
We can't judge what's gonna happen to her.
Okay, I can.
Years.
That's my gift though.
We can't because yazin kulomhlaba lo siphila kuwo.
Yeah, it's my gift though.
Boy. Whatever you try, usitshele ukuthi yini, usitshele ukuthi yini. Umhlaba uzokuswabisa in the end. All you can do, ngwana mama le papa, bulapilo. If opilapilo aphilang.
Pillow, Pillow talk.
So anyway,
yeah, pillow talk.
Yeah. What's gonna happen to her? Kuyangaye and the steps she's taking in her career and her life. Tina as gaining down. Whether it goes sideways or upways. Ogwaki.
Yeah.
Okay, lo muntu.
Like feel like man.
Yeah, man, you know the life of fame.
Yeah.
You know? You call on the next minute you're not there. I mean, like you
Nah.
matter at some point.
That's exactly my point. Cause like of recent, I've just known about it actually even today before I recorded, right? Hore na kriya because but Ndaba child or match asion like literally.
Yeah.
So once you start getting affected by like such things,
that shouldn't affect her.
like it simply means or like literally anything can move you. Even money can buy
I mean, she's in the media space. Like a lot of eyes are on her. Whatever
Tony,
people
are you
say,
okay?
whatever people say to her, it's often regarded as like disrespectful. If they're telling her match is shit, she might have put her heart and her soul creating that match. If they're gonna tell her it's shit, it's kabata because she's putting her heart and her soul out there to the fans and everyone.
But that.
Sorry to just like, I just wanted to find out from Bala, how's the underground scene compared to like mass media? Because you see there's so much drama going on.
Yeah, but I'm sure I understand.
Yeah, so I just want to find out underground scene there, like
okay, Kalamouts underground scene.
like Afrotech, you know, it's not really like, you know, promoted as much as your popular genres. As much as there is a huge fan base, but it's not promoted as other genres. So how do you guys operate? Is there also beefs? Is there drama? People crying on social media? Are they selling their merch? What's going on?
Well, in terms of Afro House, like it's a growing genre. Yeah, it's really cool. People are getting used to it. Yeah, but it's still underground. And in terms of beef, and not that I know of any beefs going on, yeah, because I'm still a DJ. Maybe amongst the producers and the artists, maybe there's some things going on there, but it's a growing genre at the most.
I also have to say,
yeah,
like,
it's a growing genre.
The underground brews, like the Afrotech brews and the Afro House brews, like I've also been I've also been in their presence. They actually like very, very, very sentimental brews. Like they respect their music, they respect their craft, they respect their everything, like just their space, letting you into their space, like everything about them. It's genuine. Like their genre.
I doubt.
No, don't doubt, boy. Like Afrotech people, like Afro House and Afrotech, it is gaining popularity.
Yeah.
But it's just not immoral. Amapiano. Afrotech won't make a song about Ndunu Pezulu. I'm sorry.
He's back, niggas. He's back.
Don't do that because they respect their craft.
Sure.
Then you turn it up piano dog, tell it dog. Hwawa cup. Yeah, Ntaningo. Cup liao. Cup liao. Cup liao. Cup. Emma Kelwan. Cup liao. Like, bro, like it's two different people. I feel like.
Yeah. So if Afrotech is more mature.
But okay, can I say
this? Yeah, definitely.
But to your popular genres, we are doing this. We want to get there. We want to get to the top because you see other people getting to the top.
But at some point, Amapiano was underground, though.
You perfectly craft yourself. You collect your resources. You have the right set of mind to actually create that genre of which makes people happy internationally.
Emphasis.
Madlali Afrotech, but see, things like that because each genre immature. Ikhuluma ngezinto ezikhona. Mama yezola manje, icup liyawa. That says a lot about the music people are creating nowadays.
But like I'm going to say, dog, like datings. Amapiano was underground at first, dog.
It was underground.
Right, and all. And then
Afrotech has also existed in the same space as piano. They're probably the same age. They're probably the same age. It's just good to go piano.
My love for take it all, my. Na for take 90s now, pal.
Why it's dizzy though? Why it's
Nani ne monoman. What are they saying though?
well, there my lyrics were saying.
Batini da. Wani ne no mama no mina. No mina mine.
Then Osama made waves.
I can't. But I'm not.
Let's go TikTok.
You ain't get it. I feel it.
It's the most mature genre you can currently get on the market today.
Yeah.
Mass music. They fucking make good music.
Also, Amapiano is swag, basically.
Listen to me. Listen to me. If Bomtu Libo Kabza, Libona, but overtaker Afro tech scene. The music yabona boy.
Amapiano piano ba.
Akinyati, that's the thing. Akinyati, Shabas pisa piano currently.
Amapiano
That's the grades of piano.
Why it's about Samering? Let's start there.
Osama fucking made waves, boy.
I can't know what it made, but then what they are saying, what are they saying?
African dialect. They speaking Swahili. If you don't,
So guys,
Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. If you feel like you're a piano pro and if you feel like Afro tech is whack, no, my bro, do your research. Start writing your things. Go get another language to actually promote your music with. That's what Afrotech brews are doing. In Panazi pianos ngavu. Yasus. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, like Afrotech.
Very rare.
Afrotech, I feel like it's timeless and futuristic. That's why it's also in the underground scene. When music yakona, it'll only be played after its cards. The music yabo 2017 from now Afro House. Monga Dala right now, it sounds new, bro. But I can't say the same about Amayama genre, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe for a piano, for example.
You can't say the same.
Yeah, also maybe check Lama MFR Souls. 2014.
Yeah.
Uzoza ukuthi ayileli that time. But in Afro House angeke ushuka ukuthi
Aboka Bakanel.
Phela sound yakudala because abo go
Yeah.
uyayikhumbula.
And a lot of people didn't like it because it was matured, boy. Like, isn't it better? Big man space for son. It was purely good music. Then Azubano yenza ingome betayo. Then waza le wave le young ton. Like
Yeah, Kim Show, Kim Show, Show, yeah. On that note,
so I felt like
we are here.
Once a year,
Episode 5. Check it out on YouTube.
Until
Don't forget to share, like, comment, and what? Tabiso? Subscribe. Yes, that's my boy. What do you have to say? We are here.
Yo, that was short, yo. Oh.
Uti bye.
Oh,
Starstruck. No Starstruck.
Obviously, I should say Katile very big. But yeah. So, and thanks for having me, gents. Yeah, it's been a good one, Fidi.
Ay, when I want to say, knockout low young soon. Ay.
Finish it, my cheese.